Good morning. This is our MSc previous organic chemistry class. In reaction mechanism, we are studying reaction intermediates. And in reaction intermediates, so far we have completed two reaction intermediates, carbocation and carbanion. And then we started with free radicals. In free radicals, what we have studied so far, देखिए आप कि हमने अब तक क्या पढ़ा है फ्री रेडिकल्स में कि व्हाट आर फ्री रेडिकल्स. दे आर फॉर्म्ड बाय homolytic fission of equivalent bond. Who discovered it? Moses Gomberg. And then many points about this, that they are highly reactive species, electron deficient species, they have odd electron and hence are paramagnetic in nature. They don't have any charge, formal charge on all the free radicals, always zero. Important was structure. Normally structure में हमें ऐसा नहीं मानना है कि free radical carbon, that is carbon having odd electron, is always sp2 hybridized. मैंने अच्छी तरह एक्सप्लेन किया है, उन वीडियोस का बार बार देखें ध्यान से कि ओके जनरली इट इज़ sp2 hybridized, but it changes into sp3 when some bulky groups are attached to this, when electron attracting groups are attached to this, like that, when it is formed on bridge head carbon. All these examples we have discussed about free radicals. Then important was how they are formed, how free radicals are formed. How free radicals are formed, उसके लिए मैंने एक फार्मूला आपको बताया था, आपने वीडियो में देख चुके हैं अच्छी तरह से. इसको हमेशा याद रखें, HELPR, helper. How free radicals are formed, इसके मीनिंग आपको क्लियर है. बाय हीटिंग, that is by thermolysis or by pyrolysis. This is by electrolysis. Then and L means by light, that is photolysis. And P means normally हम ये लेते हैं इसके अंदर peroxides. And then radical itself can generate the free radicals. We have taken various examples related to this. Special, you should never forget AIBN. AIBN means azo-base isobutyronitride. We have discussed all these things about free radicals so far. Okay, now today we will study about stability of free radicals. आज हम किसके बारे में पढ़ेंगे डिटेल में? Stability of free radicals. We will study about the stability of free radicals. For studying about stability of free radicals की stability देखने के लिए आपको एक चीज़ सबसे पहले मैं बताता हूँ. देखो कि say we want to see the free radical stability, you know this, say it is an odd electron species and it is formed at this. Now you can know it is a 7 electron species. It is clear, you can count it. It is a 7 electron species and therefore it is electron deficient system. It is an electron deficient system. For knowing the stability, this point is must कि आपको पता होना चाहिए कि 7 इलेक्ट्रॉन है, इलेक्ट्रॉन डेफिशिएंट सिस्टम है. नो बिकॉज इट इज़ ए इलेक्ट्रॉन डेफिशिएंट सिस्टम, देयरफॉर सिंपल हो गया आपके पास कि इलेक्ट्रॉन रिलीजिंग ग्रुप, दैट इज ग्रुप्स हैविंग से प्लस आई इफेक्ट प्लस एम इफेक्ट लाइक दिस, है ना, प्लस हाइपर कंजुगेशन इफेक्ट will stabilize such kind of system, stabilize this type of system. And if electron attracting groups, electron withdrawing groups are present, that is groups having minus I effect, minus M effect, then such type of things, electronic effect will destabilize the this free radicals, destabilize the free radicals. ये दो पॉइंट आपको बहुत अच्छी तरह क्लियर होने चाहिए. मैं कार्बोकैटायन में, कार्बेनायन में अच्छी तरह एक्सप्लेन कर चुका हूँ और ये इलेक्ट्रॉन डेफिशिएंट सिस्टम है, तो इसके बारे में ये पाए. दूसरा एक पॉइंट जो कि पहले भी आपको कार्बोकैटायन, कार्बेनायन में बताता रहा हूँ मैं, कि स्टेबिलिटी देखने के लिए जो अलग अलग वेरियस इलेक्ट्रॉनिक फैक्टर जब वर्क करते हैं तो व्हाट वी सी अबाउट दिस RI रूल. ये आपको बिल्कुल अच्छी तरह आना चाहिए. व्हाट इज द मीनिंग ऑफ दिस? नाउ सी, A means if it is aromatic due to some electronic factor, its stability will be more. Resonance, this means hyperconjugation, and this is this. That is, resonance is dominating over hyperconjugation. Hyperconjugation is dominating over inductive effect. Now, as far as aromatic effect is concerned, in free radicals, it won't be possible, because for aromaticity we know 4n plus 2 electrons are must, that is we need even number of electron, and hence free radicals will not be aromatic. तो देखने की जरूरत नहीं पड़ेगी कि फ्री रेडिकल्स जो हैं एरोमेटिक नहीं होते हैं. तो हमारे पास इफेक्ट कौन से बचे? हाइपर कंजुगेशन, इंडक्टिव इफेक्ट एंड रेजोनेटिंग इफेक्ट. एंड देन वी विल सी वेरियस एग्जांपल्स हाउ वी कैन सी द स्टेबिलिटी ऑफ free radicals. Let us see the first factor, that is hyperconjugation effect. Hyperconjugation effect. Now as far as hyperconjugation effect is concerned, see, you know what is hyperconjugation. More the number of hyperconjugative structures. Number of hyperconjugative structure will depend upon number of alpha hydrogen. More the number of alpha hydrogen, more will be hyperconjugative structures, and more will be the stability of free radicals. On this basis we can say this tertiary free radical is more stable than secondary, and secondary is more stable than primary, and primary is more than methyl state. Because see this case, and now in this case what is there? Let us expand this. And this is odd electron species. Now here this carbon is alpha, this is alpha. So we have 9 alpha hydrogen, 9 alpha hydrogen, and hence number of hyperconjugative structures will more. See, let me draw one hyperconjugative structure for you. Hyperconjugative structure एक बना के दिखाता हूँ मैं आपको यहाँ पर. You know this will remain, say SH, SH, CH3. If one of the hydrogen comes over here, this, so it will remain, it will become H with odd electron will be left, and hence it is called no bond resonance. This type of species, this is one hyperconjugative structure. Now likewise 9 hyperconjugative structures are possible. 9 hyperconjugative structures possible, and hence it is more stable. Whereas in this case, see, यहीं लिख देते हैं अपन, देखो 6 alpha hydrogen only, in this case 3 alpha hydrogen only, and in this case no alpha hydrogen. So what we have learned from this example, कि more the number of alpha hydrogens, more will be hyperconjugative structures, and more will be the stability of free radical formed. Okay, this is this. Next factor देखते हैं. See, one more important factor is, and that works in the formation of free radical. See, bond energy is a very different. Bond energy. See, a bond, this is this. Now it is undergoing homolytic fission, and for homolytic fission we need to give some energy. We need to give. Now smaller is the energy required for homolytic fission. Very important point, you can note it down, I am not writing here. The smaller the energy required for homolytic fission of a bond, more will be stability. That is, smaller the bond energy, more easily it is formed, and more is the stability, और उसकी stability क्या होगी, उतनी ही ज़्यादा होगी. Okay, say for example, now we can take this example also, that is and we can convert this question into bond energy also. Say this is a bond, and then say we have this bond, and then say we have this CH. Now it is CH bond, it is CH bond, it is CH bond. Now definitely this bond, say this bond energy is A, this bond energy is B, and this bond energy, CH bond energy is C. All are CH bond, all are CH bond, but because this free radical is more stable, we have explained it on the basis of this. Now on the basis of bond energy also we can say that its bond energy is less, and hence it is more stable. That is, bond energies follows the order C is more than B is more than A. This is the order of bond energy. Because this bond energy is less, it will be found more easily, it is going to be the more stable free radical. Homolytic fission energy, bond energy for homolytic fission. So if you know the stability, we can also predict the bond energy and reverse also. बॉन्ड एनर्जी से हम उसकी स्टेबिलिटी का पता चलेगा. फॉर एग्जाम्पल देखो, अनदर एग्जाम्पल, मैं दूसरा एग्जाम्पल लेता हूँ. से वी हैव halide free radicals. So we have iodide free radicals, we have bromide free radicals, chloride free radicals and fluoride free radicals. Fluoride free radicals. ठीक है. Now you know the bond energy of HI. HI is less than HBr, is less than HCl, is less than HF. Because HI bond energy is less than, that means this free radical is more stable. That iodide is more stable than this. This is more stable than this. This is this stability, and we have predicted this on the basis of this free radicals. So bond energy will also help us in predicting the stability of free radicals. बॉन्ड एनर्जी से भी हम फ्री रेडिकल की स्टेबिलिटी का आराम से पता लगा सकते हैं. और तीसरा फैक्टर हम लेते हैं, देखो, रेजोनेंस. Now, on the basis of resonance, we can say more the resonating structures, more will be the stability of free radicals form. Resonating structure जितनी ज़्यादा होंगी उतना ही free radicals क्या होगा, ज़्यादा stable होगा. Now we can see on this basis, say this is triphenyl methyl free radical. This will be more than diphenyl methyl. This will be more than benzyl free radical. This will be more than allyl free radical. Only one resonating structure. In this case, this can delocalize in whole of the ring. In this case, it can delocalize in 2 rings. In this case, it can delocalize in 3 rings, and hence we can say this is more stable because resonance is more in this. In this it is less, in this is still less, and in this case only one resonating structure is possible, and hence on the basis of resonance, simple rule, we have studied this rule in stability of carbocation, carbanion as well, that more the resonating structures, more is the stability of free radical. Resonating structure जितनी ज़्यादा होंगी उतनी उसकी stability क्या होगी, ज़्यादा होगी. Now let us take some more examples and decide how we can decide their stability. उनकी stability को हम कैसे decide कर सकते हैं. ओके, मैं आपको एग्जांपल दे रहा हूँ और ट्राई टू सॉल्व इट. से एग्जांपल इज, पहला एग्जांपल लेता हूँ मैं इसके लिए. सी है, वी हैव फ्री रेडिकल CCN3 डॉट फ्री रेडिकल, CCl3 फ्री रेडिकल, से वी हैव CD3 फ्री रेडिकल एंड CH3 फ्री रेडिकल. इनकी स्टेबिलिटी हम, वी वांट टू राइट डाउन देयर स्टेबिलिटी ऑर्डर. नाउ इन दिस केस सी, now see in this case we have strong -I, strong -M electron withdrawing effect, that is electron withdrawing groups is attached. We have strong -I and -A. In this case also we have strong -I effect. -I effect is there, 3 chlorine groups are attached to this, but in this case we have electron releasing effect in this. Now you know that +I of D is more than +I of H. ये हमेशा ध्यान रखना, बहुत जगह काम आता है. जब भी आइसोटोपिक लेबलिंग कर रही होता है तो हमारे ये फैक्टर काम आता है. और एक चीज़ आपको बना रखी है, एक और चीज़ बना रखी है, CD बॉन्ड एनर्जी इज मोर देन CH. ये 2 चीज़ें आती हैं तो ड्यूटेरियम से रिलेटेड क्वेश्चन आपका गलत नहीं हो सकता. तो अब इससे क्लियर हो गया, बिकॉज शुरू में पहला पॉइंट हमने देखा था इलेक्ट्रॉन रिलीजिंग. नाउ दिस इज गोइंग टू बी द मोस्ट स्टेबल इन दिस केस. इसकी स्टेबिलिटी क्या हो जाएगी, ज़्यादा हो जाएगी देन दिस. और इसके अंदर इलेक्ट्रॉन विड्राइंग ग्रुप लगे हैं, इसके अंदर थोड़ा कम है, इसके अंदर -I और -M. दिस विल बी द लीस्ट स्टेबल इन दिस केस. दिस विल बी द लीस्ट स्टेबल. तो व्हाट इज द आंसर टू दिस अवर? तो आंसर हैज़ बिकम, चलो आंसर भी लेट अस राइट आंसर इन ABCD टर्म. ABCD. तो C इज मोर देन D and D is more than B and B is more than A. I hope this example is clear. Now likewise आप और फैक्टर्स देखिए और उनको अपना आराम से कर सकते हैं कि कैसे इनकी स्टेबिलिटी को हम डिस्कस कर सकते हैं. एक और एग्जांपल लेता हूँ आपके लिए. देखो मैं, लेट अस टेक वन मोर एग्जांपल फॉर दिस. सी वी हैव benzyl free radical, see this is One is this free radical, another is this free radical, and say another one is say this free radical. This is methyl group, this is methyl group, this is isopropyl group, this is tertiary free radical, this is secondary, and this is this. Okay, now let us consider their stability. हम इसका देखना चाहते हैं. Now see, this is a conjugated system. This is also a conjugated system, but this conjugation system is a linear conjugation. This conjugation is a cyclic conjugation. Conjugation is there cyclic. Now this is also linear, but it is a crossed conjugation. Conjugation on this side as well as on this side. We will say it is a crossed conjugation, and in this case only hyperconjugation effect is working. That is 3, 3, 6 and 1, 7 alpha hydrogen are working in this. 7 alpha hydrogen is working. So you see, always remember that when the consideration is this, 3 double bonds in conjugated, 3 double bond in conjugation. There also we have 3 double bond. It is a crossed conjugation. So remember for this, whenever cyclic conjugation, for conjugation, always remember cyclic is more stable than linear conjugation, and linear is more than crossed conjugation. So hence in this case, if it is A, B, C and D, we will say A is more stable as compared to B, is more stable as compared to D. Okay, likewise we can take more examples. You can study more examples about the stability of radicals, but the factors which I have explained and the examples, ये अगर आपको अच्छी तरह आते हैं तो इस बेसिस पे आप बाकी सभी चीज़ों की जो स्टेबिलिटी है उनको आप क्या कर सकते हैं, एक्सप्लेन कर सकते हैं. तो इट वाज अबाउट स्टेबिलिटी ऑफ रेडिकल्स. जैसा कि मैं हर बार कहता हूँ आपको, इन वीडियोस को बार बार देखें और बार बार देख के अपनी कॉपी में नोट्स बना लें और वीडियो को लाइक ज़रूर करें. वीडियो आप बार बार देखिए, धीरे धीरे सुने इनको और इनको लाइक भी करें और अपना कमेंट भी आप लिखिए ताकि मैं इसको और अच्छा कर सकूं आने वाले लेक्चर्स में. कीप डूइंग योर वर्क. थैंक यू वेरी मच.